welcome to The Big Show. I am your host, Jerk, and thank you for being here. We are but about a week away from getting the next patch notes and what may end up being the biggest changes this game has ever seen in ever. And while it is easy to lose yourself to speculation about what that could mean, or what known unknowns there are, and what unknown unknowns there are, it's easy to forget some of the mysterious magic we already have. And that's going to bring us to today's very, very special guest. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together and join me in welcoming out the Premium Tier 5 Pan-Asian Cruiser, the greatest ship in this game. Give it up for Huang. Huang Hui? Huangy Dang Dang. I have no idea when we got this ship. I think it may have been Golden Week. I mean, let's check the papers. What do we know? Okay, we know this is a ship. It's got 152s, deep water torps, decent AA for the tier, a variety of consumables with options for torpedo reload booster, sonar, or I think defensive AA. Don't quote me on that. But its real claim to fame is what you are seeing right here, this crawling smoke. Smoke that can keep pace with all of your evasive maneuvers so long as you remain at 1/4 speed, which amusingly means you can reverse faster than it can come out. With all of this raw, unadulterated power at your fingertips, you need a commander that can keep it contained. And so we have Ding with Old Bay and Jersey Von Jovi. I gotta be honest, I have no idea what is going on here, but then neither does the red team. But this is what we used in this match for some reason. I mean, it's true, we don't have a Pan-Asian Cruiser commander, but still, this is rather unorthodox, including the fact that, Eric Bay has no influence on this ship. But none of that really matters, because all you really need to know is right before your eyes. This is, at least at the time of recording, the absolute loudest camo in the game. Do not be surprised if you see this image burned into your retinas for a half hour after this video ends. This isn't a ship you see too often. I can't imagine too many people have bought it. I suspect it will be container filler someday, and that's why I was using it to try and troll another T-Bull count-in stream. So you may see some names you recognize in here, but really, we are just trying to have some fun, and somehow we pull off the base XP record in this game as well, at least according to wowsbuilds.com, where I did submit the score, and fellow CC Father Monday said I must be the only person who has played this ship in months. Music to my ears, because as you all know, I like weird boats and I cannot lie, so making one of them work both titillates and tantalizes the plums into a bluish hue. I can't say that I'm really doing anything here that is particularly educational. I moved into Support Our Destroyer at the beginning, and I turned out to kite the Furutaka because it's got 203s, and I don't really know the armor on this ship at all. So I was just bobbing and weaving because I don't even know if this has an armor belt, but when I saw this Nevada and Pensacola moving in here, I thought, so you're telling me there's a chance? No. One of the things that I don't understand with this ship is why is there a 4-minute cooldown between smoke activations? We only have a 15-minute match, and the smoke lasts for 1 minute and 30 seconds, which means you can't even use all 3 of them. But maybe that's an unintended side effect of this unusual commander setup I'm using. I don't know. Either way, I had one idea here. We have to get close enough to get some torps at this Nevada, and believe me, this smoke taking this long was making me very uncomfortable, because I know from the few matches that I have played in this ship, it's pretty easy to make it explode, but bob and weave we will, just trying to get close enough that my torpedoes can actually reach it, and we are just fiddling with our speed there, trying to throw off their shots, trying to dodge the Pensacola shots. Again, Pensacola with 203s that I'm pretty sure could mess this up. And once I get a few hundred meters of range to work with, I'm just going to turn out from this Nevada and again start kiting and hope that Nevada just keeps going in a very straight line, and we will shoot the Pensacola as well. And I'm going to start getting some very impressive fire chance RNG right here. Basically, if I can get a fire on the Nevada, I was thinking, then they'll probably put it out, in which case, if they do take a torp, there's almost a 100% chance they will flood out. But I'm also going to start getting like single and double fires really regularly on this Pensacola, which is amusing as well. And if we give that casual glance over our back shoulder, it looks like our deep water torps are tracking. We know deep water torps, very hard to spot. And there is a high caliber. Wow, was not expecting that out of this ship. But again, proving that it is the greatest ship in the game, there is a double fire on the Pensacola. Okay, so 3 ships sunk. I was pretty confident we would have a chance here. I know I'm going to be able to sink this Pensacola, and if we want to get it cracking, I need to sink this Pensacola because, look, there's a battleship and a destroyer left. You know, there's not a lot of options out there, so even though probably don't really need to go out here and chase this ship down, at this point, again, I'm just playing to have fun. We're going to win this match either way. But, yeah, I'm going to just do what I need to do to get the unthinkable. And, let's just shoot the Pensacola again. And do we get another fire here? I can't remember. Oh, yeah, of course we do, because this is the most powerful ship in the game. Back over to AP, but this Pensacola starts kiting, so we're going to switch back to HE after this one. And okay, Pensacola has put the fire out. Maybe if we can get one more fire on them, they should be able to burn out, and hopefully they won't be in range of my friendlies to be able to yoink this shot. And yes, of course we get a double fire. It is the greatest ship in the game. And right here, we're going to get our 4th ship sunk. And this is where I was like, oh dang, it is on. Now, we won't be setting the damage record here, unfortunately. We're not that far off. I believe the damage record was, I think it was like around 130, maybe 150,000 damage. But I was also thinking at this point, okay, there's potential for the damage record, but we'll just have to go after this Hyuga, and maybe we will be able to get that damage record. Looks like they have about 25,000 HP right now. If you guys don't know, each one of those squares by the ship's name, it's about 5,000 XP. So it's a good way to be able to estimate how much health they have. Truth be told, while I was playing this match, I did hear some music in my head. And a long time ago, we had probably the dumbest Kraken match I can remember in the Katori. It was so silly. I just had to cut it down and played the only music I could find that was appropriate. And I'm not saying that this match is silly. This is, in fact, actually a very good game in this ship, despite its rather unconventional commander setup. And you may think that I'm just going to try and yoink this Hyuga, and that was definitely my intention, but that is also not what's going to happen. And in fact, I think this Hyuga knows that that's what I'm going to try and do. So as I see them turning their guns this way, I'm actually going to slam on the brakes, pop the smoke, and pucker up and pray that I don't get one-shotted. Right here, we see the shells coming in. Oh boy, it is a British ship, but we do survive that. All we do is lose half of our health anyway. Well, having narrowly avoided my blappening right there, I can turn towards B where we know the destroyer is, turn the music up, and ride this out. I will see you all in the next one.
Hey guys! There's